Surrounded by the finest luxury and a plethora of tech, it's easy to relax in rush hour. Driving aids, which include adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and lane keeping assist, can take a lot of the guesswork out of these scenarios, too. But I do find it a little ridiculous that a six-figure luxury car doesn't offer them as standard equipment. But life isn't all rainy day slogs on congested freeways. Eventually, the warm SoCal sun breaks through the clouds, the roads dry, and I've got some of the country's finest canyon passes at my disposal. As much as the Bentley Continental GT shines as a cozy, comforting companion for crappy commutes, now more than ever, it's a big coupe you'll want to drive. A more athletic chassis and one of the world's finest V8 engines really make this car come alive. Bentley will soon offer the Continental GT with a 626 horsepower W12 engine, and though I certainly understand the allure of a 12-cylinder power plant, it's not the one you should get. Instead, go for the twin-turbocharged, 4.0-liter V8. It offers a not insubstantial 542 horsepower and 568 pound-feet of torque, which is enough to move this two-door heavyweight to 60 miles per hour in just under 4 seconds. The main reason I like the V8 more than the W12 is that it's so much more urgent in its power delivery. Dig into the throttle and the engine responds immediately, unleashing a wave of torque before you even hit 2000 RPM, accompanied by the sort of throaty growl you might not expect from a buttoned-up Bentley. An 8-speed automatic transmission shifts as quickly as it does smoothly. Drive the Continental GT in its sports setting and the transmission will happily drop a gear or two under braking before a turn, and burble on overrun as it smooches the engine's 6,500 RPM redline. What's remarkable is just how nimble the 2020 Continental GT is on winding roads. You'll never escape the sheer size of this thing. Narrow passes along canyon corners are harrowing, but the new Conti is hardly the big galoot its predecessor was. The standard, 3-chamber air suspension keeps things taut and flat in turns without upsetting the Bentley's signature ride quality. You can add trick 48-volt anti-roll suspension tech, but even without it, the Continental delivers the sort of brisk handling that belies its big stature. Believe it or not, this car isn't half bad on gas, either. The EPA rates the 2020 Continental GT V8 at 16 miles per gallon city, 26 mpg highway, and 19 miles per gallon combined. Over a week of testing, I saw about 21 miles per gallon. That's a whole lot better than the W12 model, which is rated at 12 city,